My experiences aren't something for you to reduce for your own convenience. Stop faking tics for attention.
So only 10% of people with Tourette's have the swearing factor with it, and I'm not one. Wind it up! I'm not one of them. The vocalization of vulgar words or phrases is called fuck you. It's called Coprolalia.
Coprolalia.
A lot of people don't know that in 10% of cases with Tourette's, in only 10% of cases with Tourette's, people have Coprolalia, sorry.
Coprolalia.
Because I need to post different content, like on different, fuck your mom, woohoo, want it up, on different places, because my videos keep getting taken down on YouTube, like TikTok, not YouTube, so. I don't cuss anymore.
And I rock it.
Hi, I'm John Walkup, and I'm a child and adolescent psychiatrist and the director of child and adolescent psychiatry at Weill Cornell Medicine and New York Presbyterian Hospital. I think it's important to understand when you're talking about coprolalia, echolalia, and palilalia that there's a different quality to the tone that people use when they have those symptoms.
This is actually one of the most misunderstood things about Tourette's, so fuck you. Oof.
With coprolalia, the sound of the swear word is guttural and gruff and sounds more like a grunt or a bark. So while some families get very confused about these different kinds of verbal tics as to what's a tic and what's not, it's really important to understand that the quality of the sound is a tip-off for understanding whether it's a tic or whether it's common swear words.
Fuck your cotton candy sack.
The sound of the swear word is guttural and gruff and sounds more like a grunt or a bark.
Guys, anywho, go fuck yourself, yeah, little Wayna. Je m'appelle puta.
It's really important to understand that the quality of the sound is a tip-off for understanding whether it's a tic or whether it's common swear words.
I don't cuss anymore. I have been working with my CBIT therapist. We had our first in-person meeting 5 days ago. So whenever I get the urge to cuss, I'm going to show you. I'm going to put a hand up, and I'm going to show you how I deep breathe to take my urge away.
Could you please speak to medical treatments specific to copra phenomena?
I certainly see, and I think data supports the fact that we treat coprolalia and copropraxia like any other complex tic. So we have the same treatments available in our toolbox that we would have for any other complex tic, and that includes the broad categories of behavioral therapies, particularly CBIT, and pharmacotherapy, medication treatment. We have medications that can be helpful, not specifically for copro phenomenon, but certainly in the realm of complex tics.
Yeah, I agree completely that we treat them just like we treat other tics, starting with the least risky things and moving up the chain to things that if other things are needed, then we continue. But generally speaking, when studies are done of drugs, they look at the tics as a whole and they don't pick out this particular type of tic to say how well it responded. And even deep brain stimulator surgery, the most extreme experimental thing, it's really looking at tics as a whole, motor or vocal tics, not necessarily just that tic.
I have been working with my CBIT therapist.
With CBIT, we try to do, for competing responses, we try to do the opposite of the tic, at least for what appears to be the strongest element of the tic. With vocal tics, oftentimes that means it's going to be breath-related strategies or competing responses.
Potato, tomato, tomato, potato. So whenever I get the urge to cuss, I'm going to show you, I'm going to put a hand up, and I'm going to show you how I deep breathe to take my urge away.
Here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the fuck up.